This is a tutorial start to finish on how I make my sticker sheets with Cricut Design Space. I'm doing this in under 3 minutes, so you will have to be somewhat familiar with how to use Design Space. The first thing I'm doing is opening up the shapes and selecting the square with the round edges. I'm going to size that to 4x6, and then I'm going to open up the shapes again and select a normal square. I'm going to make that square white just so I can tell the difference between the two, and then I'm going to size that to whatever I think is appropriate for the top and bottom. You want to select both squares and slice them, that way that the top square cuts out the back and you're left with just the top and bottom pieces. You're going back to shapes again and selecting another square with the rounded corners, and you're going to make this one 4x6 again, and this time I'm making it white. Sending that to the back of the other piece, selecting both of them and centering them, and this is actually going to be your template for the sticker sheets. Be able to change the colors of the sliced pieces for whatever project you're working on, and you can also just copy and paste this template into your other projects like I'm doing with this one. Now it's time to upload your images. I did these in Procreate, but you can upload them from anywhere else or use the ones directly in Design Space. For my regular sticker sheets, I size the image at about 0.75 inches with a 0.5 offset, and for my mini sticker sheets, I do them at about 0.35 inches with a 0.5 offset. I'll arrange them however you want them to be on the sticker sheet, then you're going to select all of them and flatten them so it's one piece. Here I'm just selecting the color I want it to be and adding in my text. I also put in Crafted by Taryn on the bottom piece. Be sure to highlight all of your text and the colored sliced piece and flatten them together. You want to duplicate your white 4x6 piece 3 times, so now you have 4 of them. You then want to select 3 of them, center them together, and group them together. By grouping them together instead of flattening them together, it tells the machine that we still want it to cut around this square 3 separate times. You'll then want to take your remaining white 4x6 piece and your text with the colored sliced piece, center those, and flatten them together. Then take your images and put them on top, and you'll just have to eyeball what you think center is on your sticker sheet. Then you're going to highlight these 2 pieces and attach them together. The final step to putting these pieces together is to highlight your group of 3 backgrounds with your piece with the images. You're going to center them and attach them. Now your piece should move as one unit. The last thing to do before you're ready to print is rotate it 90 degrees, duplicate it, and you're going to attach these 2 together. I use the washi sheet setting to cut these. Usually it cuts through, but my blade is a little bit dull. I set it on more pressure and it still didn't cut through, so you might have to play around with your pressure settings a little bit, but if it's not cutting through, you can always add an extra 4x6 piece to that group that we had. The reason why we have all of those layers for the background is so that it cuts around the background 4 times, but only through the stickers once. If yours don't cut out perfectly like mine did here, you can always use scissors to trim off the excess paper. I'm sure there are plenty of other ways to make sticker sheets. This is just the one that I've been doing for the past couple of years, so let me know if there's any other tricks or faster ways that you know how to do this. Also, let me know if there's any other tutorials that you want me to do on how I make things for my stationery small business.